My name is Zana, and I'm your negotiation coach. And today we're going to talk about how can we use our negotiation or de-escalation skills with friends or family. Again, when we think of a negotiation, we think of an attempt to agree. When I think about stories of an attempt to agree with friends or family, I often think of uncomfortable political conversations. I can think of one story in particular with a friend of mine who had a vastly different political belief than I did. So much so that this particular individual would get into consistent arguments left and right, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on Instagram, Twitter or X, different things like that, or even just in person. So with this particular friend, one thing that I knew is that timing mattered. And how to approach any conversation mattered, and setting boundaries mattered. So timing and setting boundaries and how to approach are three things to always be mindful of in a negotiation. With this particular friend, there was something that they were posting that made me really uncomfortable, and it had to do with racial perspectives. I didn't feel comfortable addressing it online, so I took it offline. I knew that if I addressed it online, it would turn into a big blow-up argument. So I spoke with the person in person. We went and grabbed a cup of coffee and sat face-to-face like human beings. So again, how to approach your negotiation and when to approach your negotiation. I expressed to the individual my perspective and how it made me feel to read the post that was put up. The individual at first defended the post that they put up about a certain racial perspective. And after a little bit more time thinking about it and us discussing it and talking it through, the person ended up saying that they would remove the post and that they finally understood where I was coming from. So in this situation, it was not just an attempt to agree, we were able to agree. In every negotiation, that's not going to happen. But when we remember to address things from the perspective of how, when, and where, we have a better chance at being mindful in our negotiation and successful in it. Get out there and negotiate. You know I believe in you.